Hello, class. As you can see, this isn't the classroom. This is actually my basement, where I've been spending most of my time for the last couple of days. As I hope you've noticed, I've been out. I've actually been in physical therapy a lot for my ankle. So figured I'd give you a little update. My name's still Steven. Been watching a lot of TV, a lot of movies. I'm probably a better movie critic than Mr. Becker right now. And this is where I've been hanging out for the last couple of days. And I'm pretty sure now that I haven't seen the outside world for the last week, my best friend has become my dog. Yes, sad, I know. But enough about me. I'm here to tell you the long-anticipated speech about my good buddy, James Wright. Growing up, I knew James, and with this speech, I really wanted to ask him some questions that, I thought were going to delve into the mind of James Wright and get to the more complicated side of this simple guy I know. But, didn't turn out to be the case. James is still the simple-minded kid that I knew when I was little. Not very specific in some of his answers, such as I asked him where he was born, and he said Long Island. I asked him to be more specific, and he said he didn't remember, as if it was some big secret of where the infamous James Wright was born. Growing up, he loved going to the beach with his family, probably Robert Moses or Jones, because there was a lot to do there. Now, James is the stellar student you have in this class. He currently works at the rec department when he's not playing football in the fall with me. It comes as no surprise then that when I asked him his favorite season, James replied that it was the early fall, into the late summer because it was football season. He loves playing football, especially the practices, and just watching football in general. If there was one person I wanted to know that James would just put everything down for on the TV, if there was just a single individual that if he just saw him on the TV, he'd stop everything he was doing and watch him, it'd be Will Ferrell, he said. And I find that pretty ironic because James is one of the funniest people I know, and Will Ferrell is a reputable comedian in all his movies. If James had one wish, he'd probably said he'd rent a private island all by himself. And I said if he was lucky enough to get stuck there with someone, who would it be? He gave me the interesting answer of the deceased Steve Irwin. Yes, Steve Irwin. Rest in peace. That stingray got the better of you. But he said that because he knew the outdoors and he'd help James survive. So, pretty smart choice. Pretty pertinent to my situation now. I said, listen, James, if you only were able to watch one movie for the rest of your life, or if you screwed up your ankle so bad that you had to stay home for 5 days, what movie would you watch over and over again? And without a doubt, he said Blades of Glory, featuring Will Ferrell, so sticking along the course of his favorite actor. And I guess the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, as they say, because just like his parents, given the choice between the city or the beach, James would live on the beach because it's very relaxing. One fun fact about James, before I leave you, is if I asked him if you couldn't have one piece of technology aside from your phone, what is one item that you can't live without? And after thinking about it for a little bit, you've got a ton of options like computer, TV. James said without a doubt his iPod, just because he loves rappers like Biggie Smalls, Tupac, and just relaxing that music, and because the little kids at work would drive him insane if he couldn't listen to his music. So, gave you a little insight into James Wright. Hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully I'll see you soon, but if not, take care. Thank you for listening.